very variabilistic, I think, rolling, but you should. You get. I think you also get used to it. Like it's an endurance thing, but like you start, hopefully start hurting less as you get used to it. But uh,
Right.
see. So this was just a friendly match. I tried to find this start. I tried to find one of the Elo matches, but they were all like expired. So that this was fine. Yeah. That was
Okay.
just warm up. It's fine. Yeah, because I watched like your Martz's the friendly versus Martz, and it seemed pretty good. Good fundamentals, I think, at least for starting.
I feel like I have a good understanding of fundamentals. It's just I understand there's different strategies on, there's different strategies on how to handle certain situations. And I think my problem is like I don't know which one to use, at the right time. And that kind of
Right.
uh
I
like
think it's weird. I think the one thing that kind of stuck out the last time I was watching your play was sometimes you'd make a placement just to get Tetris ready, like even if it was kind of weird. But it was that's fine actually. Good ass. It actually seems a lot better than what I don't really remember like 100%, but it seems good. That was a good adjustment. Because you fill out your right side. I don't like for now. I don't want to be too nitpicky, so it's like you make pretty good placements, I think, and overall. Ooh,
mm,
that was weird. The T.
oh, that's it.
No, it stream kind of lags with this one, just because you can just go like on the right, but it's. Can you see my
Oh, I see.
mouse? I don't.
Um, ooh, do I see it? No, I don't see it.
Okay, that's unfortunate. Here, I can. Okay, I'm gonna switch how I'm sharing my screen. Screen. Yeah, there we go. That should be better. Now you should be able to see my mouse, I think.
I don't. I don't see anything. I see your logo. That's it.
Oh, am I not? I should be sharing my screen. Check
The
the.
screen's being.
Oh, you should be able to see it. It's like. Here, I can just change. Whatever. I'll
Oh
change it
wait.
again.
Oh, I found it.
Oh.
I
It's fine. I'll do it again.
there it is. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Now you should be able to see my mouse, I think.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, this is just weird because it's annoying how far back it goes. It is what it is. That T was fine. It's just this because you can go like to the right. But I don't know. That could have just been like a not thinking. That was a good. Oh, I actually don't. You missed like a burn, but I don't know if it would have been better anyways. Like, you could have burned with this J, right there, but I I
Mm.
don't think it. I think the safe move, especially with the square next, is just to go here. So you're fine.
Okay.
Oh, but you could have. put the square here and burn, but just it could just be missing burns. But that's a beginner thing, I think. It's fine. Burn vision is difficult, so yeah, good J, putting it just burning. How do you handle this? Yeah, I like plugging the well with the S because the board wasn't very accommodating. So safe moves are usually pretty good when you're starting out. Nice. I mean, your rolling is also pretty good. So once you
Thank
get
you.
a handle on stuff, yeah.
I feel like I'm on the verge of a breakthrough when it comes to my stacking. It just feels like I'm missing something. I don't know what it is.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think. Oh, how do you handle this? Okay. Yeah, that sucks. I would honestly do that at that height. That misshifting the T. Where did you like mess up? Yeah, that's fine. Hopefully you plug here. I mean, just as a default. Yeah, that's fine. Mm. Yeah, probably making the bar dependency here. Then I think because you're already gonna have to burn a lot, if you would have just put the T here, it's probably fine. Because then this stack is pretty split. But um, yeah. And then square, yeah. The square was fine. Good burn. Good bar flat. Yeah. Why are your five taps so smooth, bro? All the new people who are learning rolling early, it's gonna be so unfair when they get good. Oh. I mean, it's kind of like how what happened to me. But okay, there we go. Yeah, it's fine. Probably just making the bar dependency, and then you didn't get a long bar was the only thing that kind of killed that. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Good opener. That was a pretty safe triple, but like at a lower level, I think taking those burns is okay. Even for a while, it's fine to take those burns until you get like really comfortable with your stacking. It's fine. Like even GD, he's getting better at it now, but he used to do a lot of that on 18. What did you wait? Where should this S have gone that you put flat? Ooh, yeah. I think most of the time, um, when you have especially this stack, it's pretty divided, and you get an S, you can usually just put it like here, so you just cover the well, or you can
Mhm.
just plug like kind of like that, because This is just a weird dependency. Even if you fill it out, which you might end up filling it out, I'm not sure. Because, like, this kind of formation specifically is very hard. Because the only piece you can get to kind of solve this cleanly is just a J to put, like, here. So you don't really want to make, like, tuck dependencies with an S flat, I think. But it's fine. And then, what should you have done here? Yeah. I mean, you might have been able to just fill this, like, T dependency and then just hope to burn this away later. Because otherwise, again, you're waiting on a piece. But, and this kind of is very jagged, but it's fine. Square is fine. And I think here, you probably should have just put this to the left instead of putting garbage on top of this hole. But it happens. Open the well. I think it's mostly the burning. Like, once you figure that out a bit better, you should be really good, I think. But, yeah, good solve there.
So what's the like? How could I work on burning?
I, it's hard. I think. Let me think about it. It's like kind of recognizing what burns are bad, I think. But I'll try and point out burns that aren't, just because they, like, spots where either you make a burn that isn't very good or, like, too safe almost, but also when you could have just burned, like, here, or spots where you could have just burned and instead you, like, kind of went a little aggro and tried to set up a talk or something. Like with this S, right? You don't have a clean spot for it, so you at least at, like, kind of the lower level and stuff, you just want to figure out a way to burn it. So anything that really doesn't have a clean spot somewhere is usually okay to plug the well, I think, just as, like, a fundamental. That's kind of what Aaron told me. It's like, if you don't have a good spot for something, burn it. When I was kind of figuring it out. It's weird because I think the way I found out how to do better placements is I use, like, Stack Rabbit a lot, which is where, like, you just get random puzzles and you try to figure out the best placement by looking at a board. But I can send you the link to that. I don't know if you've used it.
I when it comes to StackRabbit, I definitely use the website. However, uh, that puzzle feature, I can never get it to work.
Oh, okay. That's weird. Because you just do, like, you just hit, like, random board, and then do you mean, like, Tetris Fish or the, like, Gregory website? That was a good setup for the square talk.
Um,
I can just
Let
pull.
me. It's Tetris Fish. That's what it is.
Yeah, Tetris Fish. The puzzles are weird. So what I use, it's just uh Gregory. But I'll send you the link later. But you just hit random board, and then you can like figure out, you look at the pieces and you figure out what's the best move.
Does it say if it's right or wrong?
Well, you can, so you can set it to like this hertz speed and input speed. So like say your rolls aren't too fast, like so you could set it to like 20 or 15 hertz, and then um depth you could probably just do 2 because it's not too complicated. And then you just do calculate. And it'll show you like which original default placement was the best. And it'll show you like potential adjustments. So like here, 3, 4, it's putting it here. And then you get, because I also like it because you can edit the board to see what it would look like, right? If you did a placement.
Right.
I'll send you that.
So how do you read the? Oh, I think I see it. I was going to ask how you read under the adjustments, the 32.5, the 034. Like, what does that stand for exactly?
I think it's just like the rating system. I haven't really looked too in depth on it, but it's like the better a placement is, the more points you get for it. So, like with this one, if you did whatever this placement was, it's ranked on like right here the best possible result it could have, and then like the worst possible and like a bad scenario, and it's just an average, I think. I'm not entirely sure. It's kind of weird, but yeah, I'll send you.
I didn't know because I've definitely seen the application before. I didn't know it had that feature.
Mm-hmm. Hang on 1 second. Hydrate. Okay. Yeah. Let's go back. Okay, your opponent probably tops out here, so yeah. Nicely
Yeah.
done. I saw you got an 800. Was that recent? Because I thought you had like a six something.
It was recent. It was only like a week and a half ago.
Oh, nice. Was that a big jump? Right?
Yeah, my PB before was not 360, 630.
Yeah, that. Wait, that's like identical to the PB jump I had when I was like at 650. What? I went from 650 to 815. So that's,
Oh
yeah,
wow.
that's good. I'm assuming you're getting a little bit better handle on 19 then, which is good.
Yes, I was on fire that day with 19, just Tetris
Mm-hmm.
after Tetris after Tetris, and like I just couldn't believe the score. When
Yeah,
looking at it's
good.
like, wait, I skipped 700. Like
Yeah.
it was really cool to see.
That's crazy. Oh. Are you gonna be at Hartford? I forget. The Connecticut. I think
I
I
will not.
asked you, but
I wish, but no, I don't. I do not have the funds to do
yeah,
that.
that's fair.
Fortunately.
Yeah. I think I mentioned it, but I don't know.
Oh gosh.
Unfortunate double flip. That's fine. Double flips are the worst part of rolling. I hate them. But I also think that just as you get that was a misdrop. That's fine. At least I think that was a misdrop. Double flips, like as you roll more, they really just kind of went away from me. So hopefully it's the same, or you'll like kind of figure out how why you're doing them. I mean, mostly based off like intuition. So like burning, um, right here, kind of passed up on a few pieces. So let's see, you do that. That's fine. So you're already like, I guess it depends on what you want to go for, because if you want to like get a long bar and then just go run one row off the bottom here and just play left wall, that's fine. But generally, if you're just gonna burn it down like here, did you miss that or did you? No, no, but like this square, you can also burn here, or like it's like because you're gonna burn it anyways, right? So you kind of just want to see what the first good piece to burn it with is. And even if you didn't burn it with a square, this like S, you can also just kind of plug it in. But that's all right. You'll get better at seeing those kind of things. You get good pieces here. Yeah. Or not, it wasn't even good pieces, just this, those sucked. Ooh, logos, no. Wait, nice. I wonder if you'll max out before Weston. That'll be interesting. Weston's like
Yeah,
kind of good, but like you're also rolling, so you get the rolling bonus.
Weston. Yeah, Weston is a very interesting player. I've never seen someone like him
Hmm.
coming to TMP. So who's a 500K person who is playing so aggressive, especially when playing up high and getting out of those situations. Uh, I think Weston has a lot of potential.
Hmm. It's stupid. He's gonna max out like within like a few months of playing, and that's crazy.
I feel
The
like
new generation.
I feel like he's gonna be like the new Winter.
Yeah.
Uh, just came into the scene and just only 3 months in, like just destroying everyone. Like
Hmm. Yeah, it's scary. I mean, Winter just like popped out of nowhere for me. Like suddenly there's like a another player who can like consistent max out or 1.1. Okay, that was good. Choosing to just burn with those S's. Hi, Lucas. Oh yeah, yeah, it's fine. But yeah, that was a good T placement because it fixes, kind of centers the board a little bit. I think you missed the T placement. Yeah, this was kind of weird because you can just put it. You can fill like the T slash Z dependency, but weird. Nice. Yeah. That was good to burn with the S there. It was. You put it anywhere else, it was kind of weird. This, if you put it here, then you kind of continue just a almost checkerboard like stack, which is not very good. So by burning with it, you created a flat spot, which is nice.
mm,
This is weird. Decent pieces for it though. Actually, good pieces, yeah. Rip lag. That sucks. Um,
you're not the
where are you
only
from?
person who has described my piece placements weird. I've gotten that comment before. Uh, what is it about my piecewise placements that's different, I should say?
Um, I'll try to like explain it because usually when I see a placement that's like it's not like necessarily bad, but it's not like I guess a good placement. Like it's kind of just a in the middle. I just say weird, but I'll try to like describe it more because like for example, it's like generally you kind of they say like keep a sloping stack, but really as long as like your left is built out and then your like right side is either the lowest part of your stack or like pretty equal with the other parts. Like right here, it is low, so that's fine. But you want to keep a flat stack, not like flat, super flat, because then you are normally pretty accommodating, and so it's moves like what you do with this S piece, like instead of kind of keeping it level, you kind of just you put it right here, which just increases kind of the slopiness of the board when you kind of already have a stair step kind of formation. Stair step is like I think out of any like um formation in your board, you really don't want to have a stair step because especially across most of the board like here, just because it's not very accommodating for like specifically squares. And then if you get squares, it can be kind of bad. But so like what I'd say weird is like yeah, putting this here instead of like well A because Tetris readiness if you put it here, but also because you don't want to increase this slopiness almost.
Hmm.
That putting this here was smart because again, keeping it flat. At the like the Z burns. Go back to it. The Z burns where you like go Z flat, like right here, are very good for maintaining like I don't know if you've heard of this word before, but like good parity. Um, do you know what parity is? I don't.
Parity, I have heard of the term before.
Let me.
It's like having like it's different from having like accommodating board, right?
Mhm.
It's like
I'm trying to find like the image for.
I think when I think of a board that doesn't have good parity, I think like a board state that looks like a checkerboard.
Mhm. Yeah. That's kind of yeah. That's pretty accurate. It's like we'll look at it, but so yeah, checkerboard. It's like here you have holes on not really holes, but like um you don't really the only part that doesn't start to form a checkerboard is this little flat area, which isn't ideal. So you kind of want to reduce. It's okay to have a little bit of stuff that's like a checkerboard, so like here, that's fine because you need accommodation for S's and Z's, but you also want to try to keep a good balance so you're not fully dependent on those kind of things. So like again, like burns like this S to the right are pretty good for reducing or helping to clear your parity. So it's the type of thing where I've gotten to be able to see like okay, I know I have bad parity because my stack is pretty like almost I like you said checkerboardy. So I try to when I notice that I try to look for a way to like take care of that. So
Mm.
that's just the thing I've started doing because my parody honestly gets out of hand if I don't like keep track of it or if I just don't make good placements. All right, I wish I could have seen what happened there because there were probably a couple things to comment on. Ooh, little double flip, that's okay. Or triple flip. Maybe this could be. Yeah, oh, I hate those top outs feel the worst when you can't really do anything about it.
I thought that was going to burn.
Oh,
That's
oh yeah.
I, so I was expecting to do that,
Oh, the
like
S spin.
spin,
Yeah.
burn, and then I would, and then it just messed up my entire
Yeah,
timing, and then
I
I
see.
topped
Because
out.
I see what you were going for too. That sucks. Mhm. Yeah, that's the worst. It's me and like Sidnev and others have tried to do this more often. It's very weird, I think, for a beginner, but like when you're kind of high up and you go to burn, um, you try to like add a second roll, like you roll early in case it doesn't burn, but it's also like kind of advanced, I think, so you don't really need to worry about it. Because when you are really high up and then you think something's gonna burn and it doesn't burn, it can be pretty deadly.
Mhm.
See if he
And I'm
chases
like,
down.
in the back of my mind, I'm like, this is. I hope this works.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like
and
so you kind of like your brain says it's gonna burn, but then like you kind of think about it like maybe it isn't. I don't, he chased that. That's good. We'll get another game.
then it turns into a decider. Oh, I forgot to mention that I do record uh, my stuff on YouTube as well. So you can actually go on my YouTube
Oh yeah,
to get additional tape.
yeah.
Yeah, you probably need to skip like 2 minutes.
Sorry, let's check.
Oop.
Oh, oh, too far. Oh,
Yeah, I done messed up.
yeah, yeah. That's okay. It happens. It's like the Vine Boom bar hangs. Cheese 5 tap. Oh yeah, yeah. It happens. It hurts, but it's just how it is. Okay, you did get the bar over it. So far, it's been pretty fine this game, I think. Lovis is gonna top out. Alright, unfortunate. Yeah, I think like a big thing is um and you don't seem to do this too much. It's like um it really being consistent is mostly about trying to not make bad placements. Like it's okay to make placements that are kind of not good, but as long as they're not bad, it's fine. Really. And when you because the things that will make you like spiral are always going to be like bad placements, or if you just misdraw.
Hmm.
Like I
Yeah,
was when I was starting out, I was kind of hyper focused on adjustments because that was like my favorite like thing about the game. Which honestly probably killed my progression by a couple months, but it's fine.
hmm.
Okay. Um, do you wall in this? No. I'm trying to YouTube.
Uh, so there was the Marts match I had, the one you saw, and then there was another one, uh, first Marts again, and I am so embarrassed by that performance. I am so embarrassed. Oh, it's in the live section.
I see. Yeah. Let's go YouTube streamer. Yeah. Yeah. I actually want to look at your 815. I have not seen it. I didn't even know that happened. Did you post the PB? No. Do you know
I
where?
was not recording, unfortunately.
No. No, that sucks. Okay, as long as
It's
you record for your max out, it's fine. I was not
okay.
recording my max out, and it's still like one of my biggest regrets. I mean, I had like a partial vid because I was on emulator, so I could use like whatever. I don't know the name, but that's unfortunate. No, that's Tetris Friendlies. That's the one I watched. So yeah,
Oh gosh, I want to burn this performance into the ethos,
that's fine.
but uh, but I have to watch it. You
Will
know,
be so good. Level 29. 19 is hard. As a beginner. That rolling is like it. Once you get really good at it, like mechanically, it's so hard. Yeah.
for real. I
Hmm.
I think this is me warming up. I believe.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh yeah, you even have the date. Yeah. Yeah, the 900s were just transition trainer, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. You're not vaulting a 900 on level 20.
that would be next level talent right there. Yeah, I'm just stoked that I'm an 800K player.
Hmm. Yeah, I saw it because I was like, I forget where I saw that you had an 800K. No, it was, I think I just, like, for some reason watched a little bit of a game from yours and I saw PB 814. I was like, what? When did that happen? Yeah. Wonder. Okay, I'm sidetracking a bit here. What was my? What score was my first 800? Because I mean, it might have been pretty close. I think it was 808, maybe. Yeah, 808. Ah, your jump was better than mine, unfortunately. Yeah. Nice adjustment. No, that's good. Yeah, I think you have like a small amount of vision for adjustments, but enough where you don't overdo it, which is good. That that S is just rough because that placement was forced. Like I would have done the same thing. Good burn. Ooh. Again, this is like a parody thing. It's like you already have like this dependency here. So it's kind of hard to just like see, but like putting this here makes more like checkerboardy formation. So generally you just want to put it left. Especially with the J next, but just default. But
Okay.
I think trying to avoid making like even if this was flat right here, trying to avoid making T dependencies like this is just a good thing in general. It's forever. Yeah, that was just didn't really know where to put that. It's fine. You honestly placed it pretty good. Ooh, that T was whack. I think I've seen you do this a couple times, but like when you do have a T dependency and then you get a T, like you sometimes don't fill it. So like right here, you can just do that. But let me check this for 1 second. Yeah, and then you just kind of spiral a little. Aggressive. You get the bar, but that this was actually pretty good. I didn't. I kind of saw it, and I didn't think you were gonna do it, and you did it. Just it's hard to explain why it's good. It's just creates material to burn.
Okay.
There you go. I don't know if that square was a misdrop. The one right here.
Uh, I don't think it was,
Yeah.
to be honest.
I mean, honestly, it's not the worst placement. I think I would have put it here because you want to burn this stuff away. But I think it's fine. It, when your board is messy, it's kind of usually hard to see good placements. I think even like at a higher level, you seemed like you double flipped there and then fixed it, which is good. Nice. Ooh, it's just yeah, another double flip.
Just,
I think.
yeah.
I mean that happens. At least you're able to react sometimes to be able to fix it. Good, good safe burn with the longboard. I think it's all right to like take a lot of burns. Because you'd rather like take more than you need to instead of topping out.
Right.
Especially when you. I really think that like I don't know what div you're in, but like TNP bronze, silver, whatever, being consistent is really good. At least when I was in TNP, because I was not consistent at all until I started like winning. I mean that was also I think a lot due to just figuring out not how to like not miss drop with rolling. But oh, that square placement was good. Me one. Yes, good
Mhm.
because otherwise you would have had a L dependency and then didn't you weren't getting an L, so that was nice. Ooh. I think this T, it's just like you made the longboard dependency, and I mean you want to avoid longboard dependencies, but like you could have put it somewhere left, but it's fine. It's alright. Those placements are fine, I think. It's just not very good pieces. Yeah, these S and C's suck. Good burns. Ooh, missed shot was the T, I think.
Yeah, that was a missed drop. Oh
Oh
gosh,
yeah,
and yeah.
that's alright. Yeah, it's hard because I don't know what March is at, but because like if you were ahead, you'd. Okay, I'm gonna. It's not. This is weird. Because I mean, this is kind of like an adjustment type vision, but like you end up putting the long bar in column two when it's honestly probably. I mean, it's possible you missed the five tap here, but it's probably fine just to put it in column one, especially because you have the J next and you can just fill. But that could just be like adjustment brain thinking. And like, I don't know how easy it would be for you to be able to see that, like in a game. But
Mhm.
an unfortunate double flip. Just what looks like a double flip.
I didn't realize how many double flips I've
Yeah,
been
I
doing
mean,
in a match. It's
your
interesting.
your double flips in the match yesterday looked a lot less than the ones here, so it it could have just been an off day thing. Good, yeah, good discipline to burn there. I think.
I was cruising for a bit here. I don't remember what happened though.
Mm. Oh, I see.
Oh, I remember.
Just not burning, yeah. Because I think right here you kind of have two different options that are both safer. You ignoring the next box, you can either plug the well, um, because it's kind of getting too high for it to be comfortable, or you can just place it on top of this S, because then you have a nice double well and you have room to burn future pieces. And then instead you just put it right here, which cut off your burning opportunities, which just killed you because not very good pieces. But or well, you also didn't get the bar. I think that it's fine, but again, I think a main point to focus on is just good burn opportunities. Oh, it looks like this game went pretty far. Hmm. That was weird. That just seemed like a over, yeah, over safe burn. Because like you could have probably should have just put it right here, but it's yeah. It just sucks with the long burn next. But as you get more comfortable with like your rolling, I think that those type of issues should start to go away slower or faster.
Mm.
Because you'll start to treat 18 more like you treat 15, I think. I mean, overall, your rolls seem pretty smooth. I think it's just occasional double flips and misshove.
Hmm.
Burning there, I think, was smart. Just because it was kind of a weird board. So, when in doubt, just burn down, I think. I looked down for a second. It seemed like you did it. Oh, I see. I think you didn't take the triple here. Yeah. Which again, it's just I don't know if you were gonna take the triple and then just decided against it, but it's like just putting it kind of here because this formation you still have a good opportunity to burn if you have to, since you're keeping this at like the lowest part of the board, and then by doing here you kind of make it not the lowest point of the board, and then it makes the LJ dependency, but it yeah. You should be able to live, I think. Oh, that sucks. Good burns though to get out. What's your like best 18 transition? Ooh, double.
I did a 600 before.
Okay. Yeah. I think my 18 stacking wasn't that good at the beginning. Like my first 600 transition was my second ever max out. So I just got carried by like roll mechanics. So max out. But,
I really wish I would. I forget the exact number, but it was definitely 600, like 614 or
yeah,
something
that's
like that.
good.
Then I topped out.
That's
I
how they
got
go
scared.
most of the time. Ooh, missed. Yeah, I don't think you see S. You do S flat very often. Like,
I am blinded to that, actually.
yeah. It's a nice default when you have an S, and again, you don't really have a clean spot for it here. Because most of the time it does resolve decently well. I mean, I think, yeah. Because, I mean, if you S flat here, you can burn it away with the T, but for me, it's usually the type of thing where I'll default with S flat, and then if there's not a good piece for it next, I'll just plug the well. But yeah. I guess that probably a move to nice S spin. Your spins are good, I think, from what I've seen. From the little bit I looked forward, I looked like he'd top out pretty soon. So we'll see what kind of happened. Good triple for safety. Yeah, just uncomfortable board. You should. If you get like a nice, the good burns, good resolve. Oh yeah, double flip. That sucks. And then just a few missed rotations. Um, yeah, that happened. I don't know if that was the last game of the session. It looked like it was. Yeah, got
Yeah.
swapped. That happens. March is good. Okay.
Yeah, you can never underestimate Marks.
I mean, you can.
Always
It
good.
just might bite you in the butt. I mean, he doesn't score too terribly high, but he is pretty consistent. I oh, wait. Right, Alex is on glitch colors. I want to see if he's. Let's see if he's still alive.
Oh, Alex.
Okay, he died. Never mind. Oh yeah, 5.9
What is,
is pretty low.
what is Alex trying to do?
Get rebirth, I guess.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, even if he isn't going for rebirth, it's gonna be in the title just because it gets viewers. But
Mhm.
okay.
We might see it this year. If anything, early next year.
I think we will. I mean, Alex is probably just gonna keep going for it when he streams, so I think we will. But if we do no cap November, then there will probably be a increase of interest, but I don't know if it will.
Mhm.
Vandy has seemed to not be sure about it, so
There should be like no long bar November, like
yeah,
use the drop mode.
it's no longer November. That'd be interesting. Good,
Just every
stupid
player.
Tetris monthly idea.
Yeah. I've. When was the last time Vandy did a stupid monthly Tetris thing? I have never seen it
It
yet.
it I think it died a while ago. He did like some side events at Lone Star. But, yeah.
Hmm.
I think if we're good for today, I'll probably head out. But it's good.
Okay.
I might,
Um,
yeah.
do you, do you have any final conclusions? Like, what do you think needs to be worked on from my end?
Yeah,
Like, yeah,
I think it was kind of the stuff we talked about. It's the one like placement that stood out was obviously like S flat, trying to see that more often. Even just like defaulting it until you are able to recognize if it's good. Um, we talked about like um trying to keep an eye on when your parody might not be that good. Like you kind of have more, like you said, checkerboardy. Um, and then figuring out ways to fix that either by like taking a burn, like the Z burn or whatever, or just like filling the T dependencies. Because the T is like the way parity works, the T piece is the only piece you can fix parity with without like burning. So that's just by just filling T dependencies basically, because it makes the board flat. And then um mechanically you'll just get better as you progress, I think. I'll try to keep an eye out and watch more stuff, and then we'll see. Maybe in a couple of weeks I can talk about it a little more. Yeah.
okay.
And
I appreciate the time.
mm-hmm.
The time.
Yeah, it's just good. I think it helps me to get better anyways, so it's fine. But any kind of like stack studying I do, it's good. I'm trying to do it like um on Saturdays. I'm trying to like look at other people's, not necessarily good people stacking, but just like anyone stacking and like stack review. But yeah, we'll
It's not
see.
a bad idea.
That's what I did a lot. I watched like good players stack. Do not watch me stack because my stacking is usually either like really good or really bad. So, and it's hard to like figure out which one it is.
Are you still having controller issues?
No, I think I fixed it by now. Like I had two pretty good sets today. I played a friendly against Portal, and then I played CTL versus Tristop, and then I beat Portal, and then I took a game off Tristop. So it was it was good. I switched out. It was like the casing of the controller was kind of like broken, so I got a new one, a new. It's called like a shell, but so I replaced that, and it's been working pretty good. So should be back in time for like the next in-person event. So, I mean, I'm already playing better than I have been.
Mhm. Going to are you doing any CTM tournaments
Well, I'll
or
qualify for CTM next month. I'm gonna have to do that later this weekend. But I don't know if I probably won't make Masters just because the cutoff is insane. But like, I'm probably gonna need to get like a 1.4 average, which is tough. We'll see.
okay?
And then I do CTL. That's pretty.
Yes.
And I guess I'll have to play like the CTW Battle Royale. I'll have to start playing soon. Because my group is finishing up their round one matches tomorrow. So yeah. I'll have to schedule that soon. It's pretty busy recently. It's good. Keeps me practicing. Alright.
Right.
I'll see you around. I mean I'll try to watch when you play. Uh,
That's yeah, absolutely. Once again, thank you again for the help. Definitely gave me some things to look into, definitely, and I'm definitely going to look into that website. I was unaware of that feature,
yeah.
so
I think if you do what's it called, the TNP show, I think I should be good for next Tuesday. If you want me to,
yeah, that'd be great.
yeah.
For next Tuesday.
I'll try to
Yeah,
like prevent any last minute matches from happening then, but should be.
yeah, we would love to have you.
Hmm.
Absolutely.
And now that I'm not playing bad, I'll, I'll try to put on a show, I guess.
Oh, please do.
Yeah.
It's all about the ratings.
It's just like, yeah, whenever I play on Classic Touchers, Kingsman is like, Cole Bucket brings in the views. I'm like, bro, don't put that pressure on me. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But I'll see you around. I'll definitely try to watch more of your play and keep up.